Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything, you lose and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Two things today. If you lose, one, you have to put out your Halloween decorations. And you guys know, that is a sin, a mortal sin. We're not even in September yet. We have a few days left till September. So, and you're not allowed to put that out until like the last week of September. All right, so we're gonna break the rules. If you laugh, you have to do that. And two, you have to go watch Zed's Story Hour. A couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, we made a video where Megan challenges me on all the stories I have told here on Zeducation, and Dave helps validate my stories. I think my grandparents had that exact one.
Steve, did your grandparents have that exact one?
They did, and the funny thing is, I think it honestly was still in the basement up until my grandma moved out like 7 years ago.
If you guys have been here for a while, I think you guys will really, really enjoy that video if you have not yet. But that's what you have to do if you lose today. So if you accept the terms of today's punishment, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now, on to today's video. If you laugh, you lose, go. Never forget January 6, 2021. Look at that. $1.59 for 87. Oh man, what a time. $1.59, can you imagine that's what we were paying? By the time this video comes out, it's probably gonna be way over $4 a gallon. Truck drivers, look at that, $2.58 diesel. It's a dream. If someone wants to start celebrating spooky season right now, just let them. The ocean is boiling, aliens are real, inflation is killing us. Let us have our silly little ghosts and bats. I told you. We're only doing that today because it's a punishment. I'm not laughing today, so because I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna, sin. I'm not gonna put out my Halloween decorations way before you're supposed to. So no, I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care if the frickin' meteor's coming. You can't put out your Halloween decorations too soon. It's just, you can't. I got fired from my job because I kept asking my customers whether they would prefer smoking or non-smoking. Apparently, the correct terms are cremation and burial. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to joke around, bruh, it's not the time to be doing it. Jeez. A very rare picture of the Cowboys' last Super Bowl parade. You know, I love making fun of the Cowboys because I hate the Cowboys. I really do. I like Dak. I think he's a good quarterback. Their running back this year is going to go off. Best fantasy player. Make sure you draft him. But it was only the 90s, and they won 3 of them. So can we give them that much crap? You know, don't even start with the Vikings jokes. Get out of here. When I was your age, I had to walk 10 feet through shag carpet to change the channel. Dude, how is that ever a thing? How in the hell did shag carpet ever become a thing? Like, it was never, ever cool. Like, it should have never been a thing. How do you vacuum that even? Did any of you guys have shag carpet? She's pretty. She's self-confident. Loves tacos and doesn't care what you have to say about her appearance. Carby. More Carby, less Barbie. I freaking love this. And I mean that in that I hate it. Because there's people out there, specifically like the Lizzo crowd, that's all about this, I think we conclude that the timeout generation did not work out as well as the ass-whooping generation. I would say in ways, yes, but at the same time, didn't the ass-whooping generation produce the timeout generation? Like, isn't that how the timeout generation, my worst generation ever? Like, I'm ashamed to be a part of it. Aren't we the way we are because of you guys? I mean, you guys raised us, right? What else? It's the only thing I can think of. I'll never waste my money on dumb stuff ever again. 2 hours later. Is that dumb? Yeah, look at that. That's like the best duck blind I've ever seen in my life. Calling them in. You don't even have to frickin' use the fake wings, the fake flag. You don't have to flag them in. They see a giant mallard sitting there. They're gonna fly right into your decoys, man. You don't even have to have other decoys. They see you from a mile away. At home, you always say prayer before eating. But here, the chef knows how to cook. Ooh. Yeah. It's just being honest, right? It took me far too long to figure out what was wrong with this man's face. Yeah, at first it kind of looked like a hell of a frickin' beard, but you see it? You see the puppy? Kind of looks like that guy that made that the Rich Men North of Richmond song. You know, great song by the way. Landlords spent a lot of time renovating this apartment. The apartment. Do any of you watching this rent, and has your landlord done stuff like this? I want you to take a picture and send it to me on Twitter at RealTylerZ. I gotta know the worst out there. This is pretty bad. Common sense. Here lies common sense. We will miss you. Common sense died years ago. Long time ago. There's still like a sliver of the population there's hope for. There's some common sense there. But for the most part, most people are way gone. Common sense is dead. We know that. Kids today want an iPhone. When I was a kid, I wanted a 64-pack of Crayolas with a built-in sharpener. How the hell did they get rid of that? That's genius. Like, why would Crayola ever get rid of the built-in sharpener? I feel like this is just good business, too, because if you're sharpening the crayon, you know, you're going to quicken the pace of it being used, and then they're going to have to buy more. What Crayola, what happened to this? Or maybe they still have it. Anyone buy these? I know school doesn't start till next week. Just walk slowly. Is this you? Are you parents out there? Are you happy school started? You finally get a little break? Some of you have been in school for like 3 weeks already. I don't know what the hell is going on with you Southerners, but you guys started like early August. That's weird. Congratulations to my wife who reached a new culinary milestone today by setting off the neighbor's smoke alarm. Jeez, that's it's a pretty hefty grease fire there. Careful. Yeah, don't eat that. Imagine walking through a museum and finding a 100-year-old painting of yourself from another life. That's literally you. That's you, and you're a vampire. This is how you found out. Wow. Are you rich yet? Because if you've been on the earth over 100 years and you're still, you know, youthful, you don't age like a vampire, you should be super rich. You know what? I hope this is a new style trend. I really do. Yeah. Talking about our generations. The hell's going on with the new one, man? Subscribe to my OnlyFans. You know, the part that's funny about this is someone took a picture of their dog like this and said, I gotta post this to the internet. Haha. The hell's wrong with you, man? How to make money work. Everything should be free. I can't believe everything isn't free, though. Like, it should be free because I'm entitled to that. I'm entitled to free things. Idiots. Whose mom had a knife like this? This looks pretty old. 70s, 80s, maybe? Haven't seen this one specifically, but the electric knife, yes. It comes out every Thanksgiving. Literally, I think that's the only time, honestly. UFO caught on tape. Barang. Ting! Are you guys on the UFO train? Do you guys believe what's going on? You guys believe what they're telling you? They're literally saying UFOs are real. We don't know where this came from. This is technology we don't have. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But we got proof right here. UFO on tip. Designer. How big should the gap between the car's front seat and center console be? Boss. Big enough for your phone to fall through. Designer. And also big enough for your hand to retrieve it? Oh, goodness, no. They should just, like, at least help us out and somehow put a little net there. Something. Like, how have they not done that yet? I think you can buy something on Amazon for it, but how do the manufacturers not do that? The tiredness on the couch never translates to the bed, and I demand to know why. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like when bedtime comes, when you're officially in bed, ready to go to sleep, you don't. But then when you're trying to watch your show, you just pass right out. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's August. Can I put my tree up now? No. No. We're talking about Halloween decorations right now. And you're asking about a Christmas tree? And don't lie, I know there's some of you that haven't even taken them down from last year. Because we go over this every single year on this channel. And I know you're watching. I know you're watching right now. Take it down for 2 weeks, at least. Come on. New options to shorten names. Jennifer, Niffer, Elizabeth, Zabe, Jonathan, Onath, Christopher, Stop, Hannah, Nah, Brooklyn, Uckley, Leonardo, Nard, Brandon, Rando, Theodore, Oder. I love this. Are any of you named this, and do you have these nicknames? We're going to name our next kid one of these, I think. I just decided. I'm going to tell my wife after this. She'll love it. Me after eating a family-sized bag of cheese puffs. See, it is called cheese puffs. Cheesy poofs, cheese poofs. Every time I say cheesy poofs, you guys freak out, and the comments go off. Like, the hell's so funny about that? And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Oh, the heart attack in this photo, that just looks disgusting. And I know some of you freaking love this. You probably do this. Have any of you ever had Mountain Dew with Fruit Loops? Be honest in the comments right now. Top 5 Soviet leaders ranked by their eyebrows. 1, Brezhnev. 2, there is no number 2. There is no competing with Brezhnev. Dude, look at those brows. That's called being a man. You let them grow. Wife, can you please clean up after you shave? There are beard trimmings all over the sink. Meanwhile, me unclogging our shower drain every 6 months. Boaz, your wife do this to you? Get mad at you for the shavings in the sink? Do you also clean the drain? Hypocrites, man. Hypocrites. The Pac-12 has 4 schools. The Big 12 has 16 schools, and the Big 10 has 18 schools. Math. Dude, college football is an absolute disaster. Absolute mess right now. Why and how they still have these divisions as they are is beyond me. I mean, ching ching, money, money. That's exactly why. But come on, man. Like, this is why I hate college football. And I know a lot of you freaking out at that statement. I genuinely hate college football. Welcome to Tennessee. Got a Waffle House and a tank. Oh, hell yeah. See, that's why I want to move to Tennessee one day. Because I got my 2 favorite things, Waffle House and tanks. Hell yeah. Me, why does my back always hurt? Also me. You got to get one of those standing desks. I've heard they do wonders. Got to stand up all day, but it's good for your back. Canada sucks because half the country speaks French and the other half lets them. Some Scottish guy I heard online. That's amazing. Yeah. What do you guys got to say for yourselves? Half you just sat there idly by while half the country spoke French. You just let it happen. Yet another beautiful day without using x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2a. It's all about problem solving, guys. It exercises your brain. This is what, you're going to use this every day. Yo, WTF. Just saw a stat that said only 30 to 50% of people have an internal dialogue. There's really 50+% of the population out there walking around with nothing going on in their head. Everything is starting to make much more sense. I don't know where these numbers came from, if they're even accurate, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if this is higher. How I became a millionaire at 15, a thread. And this got fact-checked. What does this fact-check say? The Ferrari this individual is posing with is owned by the exotic car rental company, Cloud9 Exotics. You can see the sticker in the window. That's embarrassing. This guy listens to too many these stupid financial gurus. And there are a lot of stupid financial gurus on online today. Fake it till you make it. That's literally the theme of a lot of these guys. We live in the ruins of a greater civilization. Yeah. Wii Sports. That was one of the biggest dud consoles ever. The Wii. Nintendo Wii. Dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. It was so overhyped too. It was like, oh, you got a wand that you can play with and bowl with, and you can pitch with it and box. It's stupid. It's dumb. You get to exercise while you play. No, I want to sit there and play, not freaking exercise and play. It's stupid. So no, this would be accurate if it was like a burned CD. We are not from Cali. This is a rental. There you go. If you're using a rental, it says Cali, maybe Illinois, Minnesota. You want to clarify, especially if you're in a place like Texas, Florida. You don't want people thinking you're from those places. So get one of these window markers. Make sure people know. Wait, what? What's going on here? Wait a minute. What? This is women's soccer. All right then. Politicians. Your greed is hurting the economy. Please lower my taxes. I always love that. Oh, you're being greedy. You don't want to pay more taxes and help the kids? Shut up. You already take half the check anyways. In the midnight hour, she cried, more, more, more. In the midnight hour, she cried, more, more, more. In the devil's well. Great song. Good meme. I love those memes. There's no such thing as bad press. Bud Lights. I feel like this is one of the first examples that I can think of where bad press is actually bad press. It's absolutely decimated that brand, the Bud Light brand. Company lost a lot of money. So, genders are like the Twin Towers. There used to be 2 of them, and now it's a sensitive topic. Fact check true. I can't deny that. Will you please stop saying things that hurt my feelings? No. Yeah, no, stop. Don't censor yourself. Don't cater to these idiots. What people think paying taxes is like. What it's actually like. Fact check true. And then they want you to pay more. Pizza restaurant you'd go to as a kid starter pack. Nice. We had one similar to this not too long ago. We talked about, I think, Giovanni's. They had the red cups and like the fake little Italian pizza guy. This is Rafferty's in the mall in Brainerd. If anyone knows, you know. Things that annoy me. Feelings, people, basically everything. I don't know why I started to make a list. I think this happens like as every year that goes by after you turn like 26. Every year that happens, there's just like another couple dozen things that get added to your things that annoy me list. And then, you know, pretty soon it becomes everything. I don't know what age that becomes everything. Those of you with experience, a couple years under your belt, let us know. Colby Conrad says, do all the multimillionaire CEOs meet at an underground lair on Sundays to discuss how they can make society worse for everyone except for them? They used to meet at an island, but the owner died. Also a fact check true, yeah. They don't have that island to go to anymore, so who knows where they're meeting? I'm sure there's other places, sadly. Can't afford 20-inch rims? No problem. Not a bad... Look at... Dude, I can't even tell. From a distance on the left side there, you can't tell that that's not a rim. You gotta get up close and gotta do what you gotta do, right? Fake it till you make it. That, again, perception is reality. Got the rims. OMG, you should watch Seinfeld. It's really funny. Me watching Seinfeld. Seinfeld, Friends, you know, they're the same thing to me. Not funny. Neither of them. Suck. I asked my wife why she married me. She said, because you were funny. I said, I thought it was because I was good in bed. She said, see, you're hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Not. Looking at the cashier as I click 0% tip. Have you guys seen this movie yet, Oppenheimer? I haven't, but I keep hearing that it's amazing. Does anyone watch Peaky Blinders? Now that is a good flick, a good show. This guy's amazing in it. Bro really put like 300 pizza rolls in the dryer and said, give him 10 minutes. I don't want to try this, but I do want to try this. That's it? 10 minutes? There's got to be pizza sauce everywhere. Like, still can't believe people thought this was actually a good idea. We're going through a lot of old styles today. What the hell is going on with this one? We had the shag carpets earlier. Now we got this, the carpet toilets. Did any of you have this? Do any of you still have this? Like, this is, you're just asking for stench to get stuck and stink up your whole bathroom. Why? Who thought this was a good idea? Like, who started this trend? Rare image of Lizzo greeting her backup dancers on the first day of concert rehearsals. Welcome. Doesn't get old. She literally, I can't make it up. In Clown World today, Lizzo fat shamed her own dancers. Lizzo did. That's a real thing in 2023. Can't make it up. I'm 5'7". Sorry, I don't date guys below 6 feet. Yeah. Watch out for them landmines, boys. She's like this. Move on. Don't waste your time. She printed the screenshots of the conversation. It's not looking good for this guy. Ooh. Knuckle sandwich. Again, this is a horrific joke. Stupid, dumb, bad joke. The part that's funny to me is someone took 2 little pieces of bread and put them on their kitty's paw and thought this was going to be funny. It's like, let's put this out on the internet, just like the chihuahua with the grapes earlier. Someone did this. Someone thought that this was a good idea. And now hundreds of thousands of people are seeing it. I mean, so maybe it was a good idea. Maybe next. If there was vomit on my sweater already from mom's spaghetti, I think I would just stay home. No rap battles for me tonight, please. I am unwell. Great point. You know, I guess Eminem, he's next level, right? Everyone's timeline soon. My baby is headed back to school. Little gremlin. Oh, yeah. They got those, the first day of school pictures. You know, everyone loves those. So it's tradition. Post the pictures. Did you know by replacing your potato chips with grapefruit as a snack, you can lose up to 90% of what little joy you still have left in your life? Okay, have you had grapefruit sprinkled with some sugar, though? Delicious. Delicious. So, careful. Prayers for my husband, who very tragically got me nothing for our anniversary when I specifically told him I wanted nothing for our anniversary. Yeah, always get something. I don't care what she says. She says no. Well, you're gambling there too, because then if you guys agree not to get each other something, but then you get her something and she doesn't get you something, then she feels bad about not getting you something, and then you're bad for getting her something. So it's a really fine line. You really gotta make decisions and make the right ones. So yeah, tough call, boys. You ever meet a man and it's so obvious that no one in his life has ever told him to shut the F up? Yeah, there's a couple people come to mind. They just, yeah. They don't stop talking. Mr. One-Uppers, you know. You have a nice bike, but then they have a nicer bike. You have so many Mark McGuire cards when you're 8 years old, but he has, you know, he's better. He has double the amount of Mark McGuire cards. Know the exact guy. Hate him. I'd rather live here than here. We were not in the city, but we moved. We were like 5 minutes, 10 minutes from downtown. And we moved to the top part, and it's the best decision we ever made. I think, you know, especially if you're going to have kids, raise a family. It's not a very good place to do that in the city. This is my opinion, just my experience, but yeah. Aliens get U.S. government to go back to completely ignoring their existence by cloaking their ships with Epstein client list. Ooh, I don't see a logo here, but this sounds like a Babylon Bee. But yeah, if the list was on the UFOs, they would completely ignore it because that's what they do now. Ha ha ha. Who's on the list? Release the list. Let us know who went to the island. Who, you know, who was his buddy? You know, wonder why they haven't released that yet, huh? People are becoming disabled by choice and calling themselves transabled. I missed 10 seconds ago when I didn't know this existed. Well, sadly, if you watch Zeducation, you know that this is a real thing. We've been over this. This is real. People are purposely identifying as disabled because that's who they identify as. They wish they were disabled. They feel like they should be disabled, so they identify that way. And yeah, I'm not kidding. That's real. That's a real thing, sadly. When the wrong song comes on, haven't we all been here? Haven't we? You know, you're trying to listen to some Morgan Wallen music. All of a sudden, a Luke Bryan song comes on. You got to skip that son bitch and then move on. The older Luke Bryan music, great songs. Love it. Newer stuff, Petition for Cornetto to remove the shitty block of chocolate at the bottom. Who's with me? This is the most batshit insane take I have ever seen on this website. It's so insane that, and people love this so much that they literally there's a bag full of these. Like you can just get the little bottoms with the chocolate in it. That's a thing now. That's how much people love them. So whoever this person is, you're nuts. $10 plus $2.39 shipping, or $12.39 plus free shipping. You always take that free shipping, even if it's the same thing. Doesn't matter. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you got a deal, even if you didn't. Man beats up his 16-year-old son after seeing X-named application on his phone. Later found out that's Twitter's new logo. Yeah, you know, questionable rebrand. Said that before. I'm not sure if I like it still, but when you complain to her that she forgot to put the toilet seat back up. Been here before. Stop leaving the toilet seat down, ladies. What about us? Keep it up for us. These are real bumper stickers on a car in California, of course. Again, not everyone's wheels go round and round and round. So this is a perfect example. And the dissonance, they can't put two and two together because their brain doesn't work. So these are conflicting things. I don't know if you know that person from California. Again, it's not worth your time to explain this to them. We've been over this. Don't waste your time. Just point and laugh at them. How'd you do in today's video? Did you laugh at all? Because if you did, you lose. And you got to put out your Halloween decorations. Is what it is. It's the punishment. And you have to go and watch the video, Zed Story Hour with Megan, where she tries to debunk all my stories. Again, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one if you have not seen it yet.
Is that your favorite aisle?
No, but it smells good. Yeah. Freshly cut wood smells good. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed. This is Zeducation.
I was going to foot him.
Idiots.